Welcome to my YouTube channel Codes Nest. So hope you are enjoying my videos. If you are still not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I request you to please subscribe to it. I am looking forward to your comments and suggestions. If you further want to contact to me, you can contact at this number 73407-53010 through WhatsApp only. So I really appreciate your suggestions. Further, today we are going to revise some of the important concepts along with our music extension, which is very wonderful extension in Scratch. So today we are going to learn how many different kinds of playing instruments are there. Last time we tried to work on two kind of drums. So today we are going to work on instruments, musical instruments like piano, right? Guitar. So how we are going to do? We are going to create a very wonderful play scene where there is a underwater scene and a fish is moving, and whenever this fish is moving it touches a bell. As soon as it touches a bell, the kind of instrument changes. Okay, so hope you are going to enjoy it. And we have again used decision blocks in this. So as soon as this fish touches the bell, we make a decision to change the instrument from 1 to 2. Hope you will enjoy this video also. So let's quickly start. Thank you. So today we are going to quickly create a instrument game where we can play different types of instruments using music extension. We have already discussed in the last video. So this music extension we already have. So this, and if you have not listened to last video, for your information that you can click from here add extension and use this music extension. Okay, so now coming back, first of all we will add a backdrop, and before that we will delete this cat sprite. So then after that we will go to this choose a backdrop option and we'll choose a any underwater option because we are going to create a musical fish. So let's choose underwater 1. After this we are going to choose our sprite, which is going to be a fish. Let us choose any fish and say for example we choose starfish. Yes, it is available. So let's create the starfish, and now we have to set a counter that which will keep count of our instruments, and for that purpose we will create a bell sprite. We'll go here and choose a sprite and we'll choose a bell sprite. Here is bell sprite. Okay, so we'll click it. So now we'll position bell at appropriate place and say we reduce the size of bell by 50%. Okay, so it is okay. Now let's place it here. In addition to this we will go to backdrop and go to costumes, and here we will write instructions. We want to write that we will write in white because it will be visible properly. Okay, brightness will full and go to saturation 0. So in white, after this we will go to text. In text we'll just click here and we want to write here what we want to write, that just move mouse for movement and click bell. Click bell means fish will when touch bell for instrument. Okay, so we'll say for movement. So move, instead of move we'll write just mouse for movement and touch bell for instrument. So we'll just drag it. So write this, we'll place it like here. Okay, so mouse for movement, so means this fish will move according to our mouse movement, and we will, this fish when we will touch bell, then our instrument will change. So let's start now our making our program. So we'll go to starfish and go to code. Okay, in code we are going to write code. First of all, whenever our green flag is clicked, so this fish should go to position 0 0. So this is go to 0 0. We write here 0 0. Okay, so again we will go to events, and when the green flag is clicked, before this we are going to create two variables as we discussed earlier. One to keep track of which instruments we are going to play. So for that purpose, just see how many instruments we have. See, if number one, if we just go to number one, this will be play snare drum. If we select instrument number 2, it will play bass drum. And similarly, we have side stick, crash cymbal, open hi-hat, tambourine, hand clap, claves, wood block. So we have like this conga. So we have number of instruments here which we can play. Okay, so these are for drum, and for similarly instruments we have this kind of instruments: piano, electric piano, organ, guitar, bass. So we have so many instruments. See, saxophone, vibraphone, music box. So 21 kind of. So this time we are going to use, instead of drum, we are going to use instruments. Okay, so we will select if there is a should be a variable which will tell us which instrument we are going to play, and we can check here from which number, that according to number of drum or instrument. As we are going to play instruments, if number will be 1, it will play piano. Similarly, according to if it's 12, it will play flute. Okay, so let's now start. What we are going to do, first thing is that this fish will follow our mouse. So for that purpose, we'll create a control loop, and here we will put a forever. In forever loop, we are going to just say that it should follow our mouse pointer. So can anybody tell how it points toward mouse? Yes, so it goes to motion and points toward just mouse pointer and move 2 steps. Okay, so it will move 2 steps. Okay, so we have completed one thing. So now when green flag is clicked, this starfish will start following it. So let's see it has started following it. Okay, so we'll stop this script for now, and now we'll create two variables as we discussed earlier. First variable is which kind of instrument. If it instrument is 1, then it will be a piano. And similarly, we have 21 instruments list we can see from music extension. So instrument, so we'll suitably place it. Okay, and then next what we want to create a variable for, make a variable for this. One is for, tell me, yes, one is variable for, one variable is for instrument, next is for what? Yes, next is for, tell me, one is for instrument and next for note. Yes, so there are number of notes in this as we discussed the last time. So we'll go to note, and this note, depending upon the, now we want to create a very wonderful game. So when this fish will move from this position to this position, X position, Y position, so we'll choose one side. Let's say we choose Y position. According to the movement of Y position, our note will be played. Okay, so let's now create our note movement. So we'll go to events block when the green flag is clicked. So how we'll create the movement? Anybody can recall? Yes, we'll go to forever loop, and in forever loop, what we are going to create? Yes, we will set the note. Go to my variables. So set our note and then drag it and set note to what? So net note to, as we discussed, we want to use this Y position. Okay, for that purpose we are going to go to motion and here we'll look for Y position. Okay, we'll drag Y position. Now we know this goes from plus 180 and to minus 180. So what we will do, we'll add 200 to Y position and divide whole thing by 4. So for this purpose we'll go to operators, and in this Y position we'll add 200, and then we want to divide this whole by 4. For that purpose we'll drag this divide operator and we'll write here 4 and then drag this here. So this we will set our node. Okay, so this Y position. Okay, so we'll drag it and set our node like this. Keep it here and now we drag it. Yes, now our node is set to Y position plus 200 divided by 4. Next we are going to play. Okay, how we can play? So we'll go to music extension and we want to play our this note. So what is this play note? We'll drag it, and which note we want to play? We'll again go to variables and drag this note. Okay, what it will do? So whatever note which comes by our Y position plus 200 divided by 4, so that note will be played for 0.25 beats. Okay, so next what we are going to create? We are going to create again, go to events, when the green flag is clicked. So in the green flag is clicked, then what we are going to create? Now we are going to use our instruments. There are a number of instruments, 21 number of instruments. So we'll go to variables. Initially we'll set our instrument. Okay, instead of note it will be instrument. Set our instrument to 1, means initially it will play piano. Whenever green flag is clicked, first instrument will be instrument number 1, which is piano. How, if you have not seen heard, just now see. This is list. Number 1 instrument is piano. When instrument is selected to set to 1, piano will be played. Electric piano, organ, guitar, electric guitar. When number 5 will be set. Similarly, we have 21 number of instruments which we can select from here. So now what we want? If our instrument has been set to 1, this is our variable. Then we want to create, that our instrument should be set to this. When, okay, so instrument should be set to what? It should be set to 1. So 1 is a variable which is contained in, it is updated to our variable instrument. So we will go to variable and then we'll drag this variable. Where is our variable? Yes, instrument is there. We'll drag this set instrument to instrument. So what it will do? Whatever the instrument is there. So and further, now we are going to create a very wonderful thing. So we are going to create a decision loop. What is decision loop? First of all, we will go create drag a forever loop. In forever loop, we'll take a decision of if. What if we want to check that whenever this touches this bell, then our instrument changes from one instrument to next instrument. For that purpose, we'll go to sensing command, that if this sprite, this starfish, it is touching, from here we can change it to bell. Okay, so when this starfish will touch the bell, at that time what will happen? Okay, can anybody tell? Yes, at that time our instrument will be updated from 1 to 2. Okay, so increase by 1. To increase by 1, we'll go to variable. So change the instrument by 1, right? After that purpose, what we want? If it has changed instrument, we want our instrument should also be set to this one, second one. So that instrument should be played. This note will be played for that instrument only. So to change that, we'll go to music block and set instrument. Again we will choose the same command, set instrument to instrument. So for that, we just simply will drag this instrument. Now this will work, and what we want, just want a gap of 1 second. For that purpose, we'll go to control and put a wait for 1 second. Okay, so now it is done. So let us try to check if it is working. We'll go to full screen and we'll just click this button and check if our volume is full. So let's click this and see. So it is working. Fish is moving, and now we has touched the bell. Instrument has been updated to 3. Okay, so see, I am enjoying it. It's wonderful. So now you see the note increases when our Y position changes. Okay, so now we are going to change again from instrument 4. We want to change to 5. How we will do? We will just touch it. As touched, it is changing after every touch. See, I am really enjoying it. Our instruments are changing. I just want to update it to more. See, this is wonderful. Wonderful. I'm really enjoying it. Now I want to change the instrument. So let's again. I will just, then starfish will touch. It has changed again. It will change. Right. So again I want to change. Again change. So I just want to change instruments and check. Again change. So we have 21 instruments. Let's change one by one. 15. So now we are playing 15 and see change in note. This changes when our moving from X to Y position is changing, and in X position, whatever level we are, that note remains same. If we change Y position, only then note change. Again see, the instrument has changed to 18, 19 now. We have 21 number of total instruments. See, now we have 21. Okay, so we have played all the 21 instruments from the list. So that's wonderful. Hope you enjoyed this. See, at the bottom, this note is like this, and when we move from next position, note changes, and then as we move higher, this changes. So hope you enjoyed this wonderful music game. Okay, thank you. Hope you enjoyed this video. See, we were able to see how so many kinds of instruments. Further, you can upgrade this project. How? You can create instrument tones also, like your some film song, something. So you can use permutations and combinations, and you can just play those notes using decision loops, using forever loop, using play loops. So we have so many commands in our music library in Scratch. So using that, you can create your musics for different kinds of instruments you are able to see here today. So you can extend it as per your wish, and further you can change number of backdrops according to your scene. So I really appreciate your suggestions, your comments, and request you to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. And if you have any, you want to contact me, this is my WhatsApp number 73407 53010. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. See you again.